Joker. Oh, it's actually round 4. It's actually round 4. It's the fourth and fifth final round. Let's do that one more time. There you go. And we do have Anello only because he's undefeated. So these guys are the only two undefeated. We have, let's see, in the top 3 tables, I want to say, we have Gotense, Turtle School. What is the other 2? Broly Surge, which we saw last week, or the last time I streamed. And then, who is he going against? Who's he going against? I forgot the last deck. Oh, and yeah, I don't know why Nella does it, but probably just to annoy me, if I had to take a guess. He does stack his life in a certain way, which I think I have the player audio. Hold on. Can we see it? Can we hear it? Hold on. Yeah, we can. Just a little bit. Oh god, it's so loud in there. Okay. Yeah, he does stack it 3, 3, and 2. Again, why? I have no idea. I just don't have any idea. So Old Faithful coming in. Set 20, Android 21. Not the self-control one, which we do have one. I think that's actually the fourth deck. Or the table 2. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll have the double check. But we do have the top 5. Grab the Android 17 Negate, which is really good. And then the top 5 here for a 5 or less again. With the pan on board, which is nice. Because the pan's really annoying. I actually think this matchup's pretty annoying for Anello. Because, you know, obviously the Unison is going to be pretty much guaranteed energy for Brian to use throughout the game. And we did get this Floodgate, which basically ignores barrier for any of the things that he may play. He doesn't really play many battle cards, if any, throughout the game. So we'll see how this pans out, for sure. Not too different from our last format, that is for sure. But now we have more and more decks sort of thriving and being tested in different colors, which obviously green with the Turtle School, green Gohan, Gotense, Cooler, right? These are all green decks that we just haven't seen too much. And it could be our local meta, right? Just deciding here. And just when you want it already at 6 life. Just deciding when he wants to combo out, or charge, sorry. Don't think he swung with the boy, the Unison. Looking at the top 5 as we're taking a life. Just gonna keep that one on top. Got a super combo. Must be nice. Must be nice. And I think here, I think what Anello has to do is probably just aggress as much as he can. We do have the Dodoria, which is a really great card to have when it comes down to this deck against the 17 Negate. Doesn't really get around this 4-drop in his energy here. We're just gonna swing, which is pretty funny. Oh, he was gonna swing. He was gonna draw on it. That's pretty funny. There you go. Let's take a peek. Let's hear.
You're traumatized, bro.
That's pretty funny. Oh god. All right. Let me just make sure. Nella's shaking in his boots. We're gonna go play this. Yeah, pretty annoying, to be honest. Pretty annoying. The Doria comes in as a counterplay. I think this is 2 cost or less. I'm gonna say 2 cost or less, which is very specific, right? It's for floodgates. It's for stuff like this, which is nice. Okay. So since he wasn't able to do that, gonna have to kind of move on. There's a lot of answers for that Z battle card, so not really surprising that we saw one immediately come down. And it gets worse when you go against yellow, like Tyrannical Blow or things like that, right? Oops. There you go. Like I said, we just kind of move on. Unfortunately, we're tapped out. Couldn't get the extra energy with the Android 21 effect. So you do get that one extra energy if you do have the Z battle card out. But it is what it is. Can't do too much. Can't cry over spilled milk, right? Let's hear what they're saying. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're saying nothing. Which is fine. Actually, would like to hear. I'd like to see what they say. You're only 5 in hand, huh? I think Brian has probably 7 or 8 cards. You can get 2 more cards after this Awaken 2. We're just going to use the 10k. For whatever reason, that's a free 10k. Just deciding, just talking here. Nothing at all? Nothing at all? We have nothing? We don't know what's going on? Alright, now swinging. We'll let them sort that out. I believe this Frieza makes them pitch a card, I believe. A certain amount of markers. Am I right on that? Am I right? It's the SPR version. Yeah, if they have 3 more markers on it, you get to pitch one, and then now it's a 20k when it's swinging. And it has 4 or 5 markers on it, so obviously it gets to swing. I think we did get to Wecken, and then Bean. So now we're a 20k leader. I don't know what the red sleeve is for, but probably maybe a token. Oh, a clone token, right? I answered my own question. Look at that. Again, this is the last. This is the round 4 and the last round. Just as a reminder, both of these guys are undefeated. I think these are the guys are only undefeated, I want to say. Pretty sure. Again, shout out to Power9 Games for allowing me to kind of hang out, talk about some games, enjoy some Dragon Ball, get away from life, you know. I think we're just deciding what we want to charge as Brian. We're going to charge the 1-drop negates. If he's playing the Zeno Super Combo, you can probably get that back, or any of those things back. Anello at a pretty high life total, right? I think he's at 6. The Android 21 effect can activate main and restand both of these guys, and then use it as energy, which is nice. Again, having Unison out is pretty much free energy. You know, that's the thing. It's free energy every single turn. But I think we're just going to swing here. I don't know where we're swinging to. To life. So now he's going down to 5. And just passing. Oh, wait, no. I just literally said what I was talking about before. And this is for free. Isn't that annoying? He's like, yeah, one more. So this is the 3-drop that has the good old activate main that gives something critical and as well as can pop something. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up here. There's a lot of cards to keep track, and it doesn't get any easier. I'm gonna let you know now. Yeah, this one came out when the token stuff came out, way back when. It's at 8, I think. When you play this card, activate the skill. Then in the opponent's turn, you get to play 2 cone tokens. Activate main, you choose 1 clone token for your opponent's battle area, and remove it from game. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and then KO it. And then choose one of your leader cards or battle cards, gains 10k power and critical for the turn. So even if you didn't have a critical, I think the one of the biggest things that you do it with is the 8 drop. You can swing it twice with that 10k boost and critical, and it is kind of scary. But you already swung with the leader, so I feel like if you're going to use this brilliant idea, you would just you would do it on your client, your leader. But I guess you can just swing 25k critical instead. That is also a thing. Wow. Thank you. Shout out to Brandon to actually use these. Oh no! Why would you do this? You need stop. Okay, guys, they're doing it on purpose. I want to hear it. I want to hear them. They're doing it on purpose. He put it face down. Here's the thing. Brian put it face down because he knew that his sleeves are TOS. Okay? He knew that if you just screenshot any of his sleeves, I'm going to get in trouble somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm going to get in trouble somewhere. Of course, the Nezuko comes out, and yeah, whatever. I'm turning them off. I'm muting them. Okay, we're using 2 of these guys to negate and pay 2. This comes down as a floodgate, basically. It's the Android 21 card that came out of its own set in set 21. Still a really good card. I don't think anybody's ever going to dispute that. Double strike, counterplay, or counterattack, sorry. And then you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards in your barrier, place it in a drop, and the opponent can't swing with non-leader cards for the turn unless they place 1 card from their hand and the energy each time. That's annoying. Oh my god, I gotta resize this. Oop. There you go. There you go. Oops. Here we go. Okay. Looks like we're going back to what we need to go to, I guess. I mean, all right. We're just gonna clear the board, get rid of the brilliant idea, and as well as the Android 21. I don't think they've done the. There you go. All right, let's swing 15. 15 over to the leader. Then what? Just deciding what he wants to counter. I think he's just calming out at this point now. I'd take a guess. Also, I was gonna change this to white. Sorry, I got distracted. Boom. 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 Hold on, I'm gonna do it. 1 second. And no problem. Wiggle, for sure. Trying to be consistent with them. Obviously, life and everything else. Does that look better? I guess it kind of does. Maybe if I... Sorry, that was bothering me. That it wasn't white. What if I do this? What if I do this? I don't know why that's there. There you go. Boom. What if I do this? Oh. That's a bit better. Okay, swinging with the Frieza. I don't think he -4. So he will be able to get dual attack. He just won't get the other effects here. Which is fine. I don't think you really need the effects, honestly, right? 2 20k swings is still pretty good. But on Brian's turn, I'm going to restand. We're probably going to use all 4 of these guys. Yep, to play the 8-drop. I think you got to be careful. I don't think there's anything like inherently too crazy when it comes to going against green. And I say this because, you know, the turn that you play the 8-drop, you really want to make sure that they can't remove it or negate the skills for the turn, any of that, right? Because if you do, then you're just going to be dead in the water because you're going to be tapped out and not going to be able to use its untapping effect. But I don't think green really has anything for that, which is good. We're going to swing here for a whopping 25k double and dual attack. Does wipe the board for the battle cards, ignoring barrier, which I do believe they can choose any number, so he just keeps the tokens instead. And then when he activates a counter, they get to discard 2 from their hand. Does a lot. Okay, so we did end up using that. It goes back to Anello. We did untap the 4, which is just silly because now we have the 3 tokens in order to use our counter attack effects, especially that 4 cost. I don't know how many he has in his hand because we have 2 in his energy and 1 in his drop, but we'll see. Just deciding on Anello's side. I think we're just checking. I don't want to hear what he's saying. Nothing. Not really much anyway. I think only 6 cards in Brian's hand. It's dwindling down. Not even going against a green deck that has hand destruction. Yeah, Wiggle. I mean, I agree. It's just that, like, certain matchups, it isn't, like, too amazing because Final Flash can get rid of that and then also kill it if it really needed to. Or if you go against the mirror, of course, or something that does play something that pops it, that's always annoying. You know, things like that. There's answers. Just because, like, I would think it would be absurd if it had barrier. Like, if there was a way to give it barrier, that is ridiculous. That would be stupid. But because that's not the case, there's a lot of stuff that affects it. At least in my mind. I can't hear them too well. All I can really hear is them going through their cards. We didn't see a Android 17 negate just yet. We might see one come down. I think they're just deciding. That's what I was trying to figure out. I can't really tell, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. My fault. My fault. What if I just do this? There you go. And there you go. Oh. Now I can see. Now I can hear. Looks like he's minusing 4. And he said no negates. This is coming in hot because I think Brian's only at 2 life. What do we have? What do we have? That's the real question. I think we have the SER in hand, which we didn't play last turn. Obviously, we were tapped out. Yeah, this is getting a little tough because I don't think he has another negate in hand. We did see that we did have the aandroidd 17 negate, so maybe we just use it next. I don't know. Surprised he didn't negate here, unless I missed it. I must have missed it. Must have missed it, because he may have used it. Used the Doria again. Really, just deciding here. 3 cards out of hand, going down to 3. There you go. Okay. What? You? That's a token. I don't think you. I don't think you do that. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, huh. I was wondering why I didn't play the SCR. But again, he was tapped out that last turn, so he didn't untap the rest. And yeah, he's just scooping it up here. Anello does take it with green cooler yet again. I don't know why these people keep letting this child win these things. I just don't understand. But pretty interesting game here. Again, free energy. That one free energy with the unison didn't do enough. And did get a lot of tokens out and was able to play the 8-drop, but just couldn't close it out. Because it seems like on the back end, or the back swing, he didn't have enough defense. But that is how the game goes, and that's